Welcome. Today we'll be wiring the service entrance. The service entrance is the first point of entry for electricity to a building. The service entrance is made up of 6 main components: the power company wires, the service entrance conductors, the meter enclosure, the service components, which consist of a main disconnect, the service panel or breaker panel, a continuous grounding system, and the fasteners and fittings. Now, here I have a simple setup of a service entrance. At the top we have our meter enclosure, followed by our disconnect switch and our breaker panel or circuit breaker panel. In between we have our fasteners and fittings that are used to interconnect all 3 main pieces. Now for this exercise we'll be using number 14 wires to demonstrate how the service entrance is wired. Now there are 2 types of service entrance. We have the service drop, which runs from overhead, those are the wires you see running from the lamp poles to your homes, and we have the service lateral, the ones that run underground. Now I had most of my wires already pre-cut and stripped for the sake of time. So let's begin. Now this is a 240 system, so we need 2 hot wires and a neutral wire. Now here are the lugs that are used to connect our service entrance conductors. Okay, let's start at our meter can. Now our meter fits between these slots here, so this is where our hot wire goes. Now these service conductors would have been connected to the power company wires that come from the pole transformer. So here we have our 2 hot wires. Now for neutral wire, which is connected to the center of the meter can. So here we have this section completed. So 2 hot wires and a neutral wire which comes in from the pole transformer, connect to the line side of our meter. Then we do the load side. Starting with our neutral wire. Now the load side of the meter can is interconnected to the line side of the main disconnect, which goes here, here, and here. So these are 2 hots and a neutral on the side bar here. Make sure your conductors are neatly tucked into the panel. Now, depending on what size power company wires are coming to the homes is going to determine the size conductors that will be used to wire the service entrance. Now for typical homes, start at 100 amperes, depending on the size of the home as well, will determine the power load. There you have it. Now the section is completed. Now we're going to interconnect the disconnect switch to the circuit breaker box or circuit breaker panel. Now this part of the installation is normally been done by a professional licensed electrician. Because the power company will come in and they'll check all of this before they connect the power company wires to your homes to make sure that everything is done properly and safely. Mistake. Okay, let's go ahead now and install our grounding system, the most important connection in the service entrance. And the grounding system interconnects all the main components as well. Now from here, the grounding system would continue from here to a ground rod that goes into the ground to continue the grounding system. So here you have it, a completed service entrance. From the top, we have our service entrance conductors, which would be interconnected to the power company wires. Goes through our meter can, you can see there. So there you have it, service entrance.